Yat Shikedo Shidne, She Nicco Montano Yanishia, Twitch Eating Nishla Nakai Bushish Chin, Chikasada Shiche Nakai Dashinel. I am the first ever UFC Flyweight Women's Champion of the world. I fight out of Fit and HB, aka Fighters in Training, no holds barred. I wake up in the mornings and I would go for my runs. Then I'd hit up a technical hour with my coaches, either on striking, wrestling, or grappling. And then I'd go right into recovery after that, which is typically cryo. Shoot into the evening training, which is another hour of technical training, and then into 30 minutes of pretty hard wrestling and another hour of pretty hard training, whether it's grappling, striking. That's a full day for sure. And then having to go to sleep after that to wake up and be ready for the next day of training just like that is the best time in camp, I suppose. And making sure your food's on point, your nutrition's on point, so it fuels all of this whole day of working out. Whenever I'm in camp, I am dedicated 110%, so that means time away from my family, time away from other life goals that I want to be achieving. I just have to put everything aside and focus on this one thing. So if you're training 2-3 times a day, you don't have energy for anything else. You don't have energy to go grocery shopping sometimes. With the self-defense workshops and the self-defense seminars, I can tie into some jiu-jitsu because that's originally why the sport was invented. Jiu-jitsu was for self-defense. I know I started doing jiu-jitsu personally because I wanted to learn some self-defense. I know the issues that are happening on the reses, and even in cities, even in other places, in other communities. But learning self-defense through jiu-jitsu has made me appreciate my body and who I am and what I'm capable of. Some of my major influences right now in my fighting career would be my coaches. They've been fighters themselves, so they know how to deal with a lot of the pressure, via, if it's physical or mental. Ronda Rousey hit the stage and hit the cage, and then I was like, whoa, I saw the impact that she had and thought that if she could do it, I could do it. I do feel like it's something that I need to be aware of, with the social eye on me, and being a female fighter, being a Native American female fighter. I'm pretty sure a lot of people already have it in their minds who I need to be. Sometimes I get stuck with that mindset of thinking that I have to be the one who's on top of everyone's questions when it comes to the struggles of Native Americans. There's a lot of mental game that you have to have for a sport like this, and so getting prepared mentally. I had to really put into perspective the pros and cons of fighting. Not only physically do you get beat up and injured, but mentally you get beat down constantly. I give myself the time off that I need. If I'm going in daily and not having my body respond to what it needs to be reacting to, then obviously I'm drained, and I listen to my body, I listen to my mind, and go take it easy for a couple of days. But I also on the regular go to yoga. I start with tiny ones. I start with tiny ones that I know for sure can be achievable if I just stay dedicated and put the time and work into it. So something that I was doing at my earlier fights through my amateur career was different takedowns each fight. And as soon as I got that in the fight, I knew that I was in control. I knew that I was doing what I wanted to do. So the rest was just fun. I already accomplished that goal. It was never win or lose, because who knows what's going to happen in the fight. Stay determined, stay focused. There are going to be some hard times down the road, but those are just obstacles to overcome.